Hey guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel. You should know by now. If you don't, then you're obviously new because you want to hear me rant and rave. Peter likes books. Okay, so, little preface to my video today. I was very excited to do kind of an update video about books because this is booktube. And I was going to talk about how I had finished Tyler Oakley's Binge on Audible and my response to that book. And I was going to talk about how I was at Half Price Books. And I just randomly, this book wasn't even like in the section and I happened to just see it there. Picked up Goat, a memoir by Brad Land. I knew nothing about it. It's about hazing at a fraternity. It's a true story. It is so beautifully written and it's so fantastic. And then I found out that it's being made into a movie by Nick Jonas. And so I was even more excited because it comes out this year. And I think Dave Franco. And so I had that to talk about. I want to talk about some other things. And but I started getting bogged down. And I have to tell you, it's like every once in a while, like I keep these little pieces of notepaper and like I'll write things down like video ideas or things that I just kind of want to mention in a video that I make and whatever. And what was funny was that last night I was rolling through Twitter, I'll explain in a second, and I saw something and I like reached over and wrote it down on a piece of paper. And then like 15 minutes later, I saw something else on Twitter and I wrote it down on a piece of paper. And then somebody asked me a question, and so I commented, and I wrote it down on a piece of paper, because I thought, well, you know, I think that's kind of a good statement to talk about on your BookTube channel. And then today, I received a comment that really kind of put me over the edge, and so I was like, write it down on your little sheet. And then the last thing that happened was I received this email today that, you know, God love you fucking trolls, but baby, you know, you do not know you're messing with an old queen, and I've had it with you, okay? So, dislike all you want, but sometimes you go a little far with your comments and your emails. So anyway, and I don't really get negative comments, but I do get pretty negative emails, and let me just tell you that I've kind of sat here and not said or done anything, and I'm not going to call anybody out because I'm not going to give those people the power. But somebody that has quite a few followers actually sent me a really nasty email, and I was like, oh my God, seriously? And I'm not going to give them any more power or any more views because that's obviously what they're after by their comments to me. But let me just tell you, they were really questioning my presence on YouTube. So, but I wanted to talk about these things because look, my paper is full. So I have lots of things to talk about. So guess what? Can't talk about that book. Nope, can't do that today. Peter's got a rant, and I am not happy about it. Because I came to BookTube wanting to talk about books, not wanting my mind to be cluttered with all of this other bullshit that's going on out there. And I really feel like my number one comment about all of this would be, y'all don't have enough to do. I have so many books, you guys, that I cannot keep up with the books that I'm reading, and I have so many books that I want to read, and I have so many response videos to books that I want to make, and I so much want to talk to people on Twitter, and there's like stuff floating in the air, dog hair, about books that like, I don't have time to be sitting around tweeting out bullshit to just stir the water. Or stir the pot.
I'm puffed up again, and everyone's going apeshit about this sports dude. I don't really follow sports, but he didn't stand for the pledge, and everyone's like, "Oh, you didn't stand for the pledge." Oh, I don't stand for the pledge. I don't stand for the national anthem because it doesn't matter. It's a song. It's a shitty song, and let's face it, I could do far better things. What's the point of a national anthem if I have to? I have the right not to stand, don't I? Can't you guys at least respect my right not to stand? Of course not. Everyone has to act like fucking we're North Korea and be like, oh no, you have to, you know, honor the great leader. No, I don't have to stand for it. And it doesn't make me disrespectful. Okay? And just because you were in a war doesn't mean that you're automatically a hero. Because guess what? Sometimes veterans rape natives and do horrible shit. We shouldn't just suck their dicks because they were in fucking Iraq or whatever. It depends on what they did. and how they acted. And let's all be fair, when they come home and they have PTSD or their fucking wives have moved on or some shitty's happened to them, does the government give a fuck? No. No one fucking cares, and they end up being fucking poor on the street. Let's actually focus on the people who get shit on and the people who actually came back and don't have fucking lives now. And let's stop glorifying this fucking war like it's some great heroism when it's not. Okay? They're not like... yes, I understand terrorism is shitty. Okay? But let's fucking think about this. They have families too. I mean, honestly, yes, they bomb us and shit too. And sometimes war is about self-defense, but let's use our fucking brains. Stop trying to jack off the military. War isn't something to be, yeah, let's go murder people. Let's fucking bloodshed and cost millions of dollars we don't have. War's supposed to be a last resort where we have to do it. Where that's the only possible thing we have to do. Like, we're back against the wall, we have to go to war, we'll all fucking die. I thought that was the point, not because, well, I don't know, a lot of people, fucking kings went to war for land and money. Are we that fucking greedy? Of course we are, and we're that bloodthirsty. Everyone's always like, oh, fuck the government, but when it comes to the pledge, you gotta fucking stand. No, I don't have to stand. I'm not going to fucking stand. Stop harassing me. People fought for your right. No, they fought for themselves. They fought for their families. And yes, it's honorable. But actually, if you think about it, the war isn't even about them or protecting their freedom. It's about fucking oil. So no, technically speaking, you thought you fought for my right, but you fought to secure fucking oil. Get over yourself. Think about what the fucking war is. Do some research. And I'm not saying I hate all the fucking soldiers. Okay? I don't hate all of them. And I'm sure when you enter the war, you still have to, you're forced to do shitty things. Okay? Don't be in the comments, he hates the fucking soldiers. No. I'm just not fucking blind. I'm not gonna fucking jerk something off without having every piece of information, or as much as information as I can. War isn't some amazing fucking thing, it's horrible. Alright? God, you fucking people.
People in retail. A couple days ago, I told my friend Christiana that I was going to meet her to get our nails done. But before we were going to get our nails done, I was going to take a little trip down to my nearby mall and go to Forever 21. I was also going to do some other shopping and errands that I had to get done. Anyways, you know, I kind of got stuck in Forever 21 because I love the place. Everything's okay. I'm in Forever 21. I'm chilling. And I'm just kind of like browsing around, you know. And I have a couple things, not a lot of things, that I take to the dressing room. And so I walk up to the dressing room and I'm just kind of standing there. And there's just a girl like, you know, folding clothes or whatever. Or not folding clothes. She's like hanging up the clothes on the racks by the mirror behind. I don't know if other Forever 21s have that little mirror and everything. But basically, nobody gives a shit about anybody in line. Nobody gives a crap about their time. Nobody cares. Everyone's just doing their own thing, probably pissed off at their life, whatever they're doing, and they don't really want to help us or whatever. So I wasn't mad at this point or anything. I'm just thinking this girl is really just taking, you know, her time. So she has this look on her face and this attitude, and she looks over at me, she asks me how many I have, and she's pretty nice, but as she's walking, she's talking straight ahead. She's not looking at me, she's not talking in a nice voice, she's not like, you know, speaking so I can freaking hear her. She's like just talking to nothing. She's talking to air. If you're gonna like talk to me, if you're gonna like, you know, say something to me, can you like actually like address me? Can you look at me? I can't even hear what you're saying, so I have no clue what you said. But I ended up basically making out as she put the clothes up that she wanted me to hang up the clothes on the hanger and bring back the number and all that stuff. And she was giving me like tasks to do. Like, I know what it's like. I worked at Topshop. I worked in retail. I hate when people brought out like globs of clothes just in their arms and just like threw it at you. It's terrible. But like, at the same time, I didn't even like it when my coworkers like asked people back when I worked at Topshop, like, can you please like hang up your clothes and fold them and like do this and do that? Like, it's kind of our job. Of course, please have some respect to not like put the clothes in a ball and just like throw it on us, but like, I don't know. Asking people to do all this stuff and kind of acting like you're too lazy and you're too angry to do your job just really pisses me off. And I've noticed this in retail often. Like I've said, I've had first-hand experience, but there is something about the customer service and some of the people here that just really grinds my gears. Some places I've been to are absolutely phenomenal. Then you go to places like Forever 21 where you know you're just about to get shit on. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I try on my clothes. I literally perfectly folded my clothes, you know, from inside out to correct way out, and hung them up on the hangers, did everything perfectly, and brought it back out to her. And I just had a feeling that this was gonna happen. Like I was prepared for it, I was ready. So I'm walking out there, and there's this one girl. There is this one girl.
Let's get into the video. So usually I wake up pretty early in the mornings around 6:30 because I have to get to my job at 7:30. And at my job, which I teach skateboarding to little kids, if you guys are ever wondering, is pretty annoying because my boss makes me go to different places to work, different skate parks to teach kids. So I'm constantly having to look up these places to drive to on my Apple Maps. So of course, this week on Monday, I have to work at a new place. So I was really tired in the morning, so when I put it in, I didn't really realize that it actually put me on a toll road. And I was kind of pissed about that because I'm pretty sure that like the default shouldn't be a toll road in Apple Maps, but I was like, all right, whatever. Toll road is probably going to be like $1 or something of that range. So anyway, I'm taking this toll road. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll just be driving on this for a while if it's going to put me on a toll road to go to my job, which is about 20 minutes away. One fucking exit. Just one exit I had. I got on the toll road, one exit later, literally 2 minutes of a drive, and I had to pay $2 for the goddamn toll. Why would Apple Maps do that? Literally 1 minute longer to go the non-toll road route. And on top of that, the toll road is only one exit. But then it gets worse. So I see that it says $2 and I have an easy pass, okay? So, you know, I'm not waiting for that, any of that line stuff, all right? So I'm already kind of pissed that it's only one block. So I'm going a pretty good speed through the toll. I'm probably going 25 miles per hour through the toll using my easy pass thing. And it's red the whole time. I'm not out of money, okay? I'm definitely not out of money. It literally just didn't read my goddamn easy pass. So on top of Apple Maps screwing me over and making me go on a goddamn toll road for one exit, the toll being $2 for it, and then me not even being able to pay for the goddamn toll because their thing is broken or something. So now I'm probably gonna get a ticket in the mail for like fucking $40 or some shit. Like why, dude? Why Apple Maps? Why are you doing this to me? So I was super pissed that morning, alright? Understandably, I would think. So before I left from work, I made sure there were no tolls, nothing, for sure. So I start going on this route after I leave from work. And the way I exit out of my work, it's a one-way, so I have to make a right. So the GPS said make a U-turn at the next light. So I go to the light and it says no U-turn allowed. So I just go to the next light and do a U-turn there. But since I didn't make a U-turn at the first light, it must have like redirected me or something. Because even after I did a U-turn, I turned right, must have early or something, and I ended up getting on the toll road again. It redirected me after I already said I don't want to go on the goddamn toll road. So it took me the same route as it did in the morning. So I was super pissed about it, but I mean, I actually was able to pay the toll that time, so I probably won't get a fine for that because my Easy Pass actually worked, so I know it had money in it because it worked the second time around. But it's just so dumb. Like, why does Apple Maps do that? Why is the default a toll road and then you make one wrong turn? Not even a wrong turn. You go one way that the maps doesn't want you to go, and then it redirects you to a goddamn toll route. Like, are they conspirizing with the goddamn government or something? I don't even know if conspirizing is a word. Probably not. It's just fuck, dude. Oh my god. And then